I want to tell you, first of all, I mean, my condolences to the families that lost their loved ones because of politics, not just in Homa Bay, but that's the most recent one. And the women that, I always say that when you have a political rally, you always will have sexual gender-based violence. It goes with the territory because people get intoxicated and they feel they can do whatever they want. And you know, it's really sad, it's disheartening. But when I look at the headlines and I look at the toxic tongues, I mean, out of, I think they've listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 14 of them, and there's just 2 women there. I have hope. I have hope that women will carry the day, in the sense that, you know, I keep saying that we have many tribes, and it's really, really sad that in this day and time we're still talking tribalism. I feel that the tribe that I want to belong to is the tribe of women, all right? Now, when I go for an event, okay, because of heightened unemployment, I will hire my security, and when they hear that Mom has an event, there's a team that I walk around with, and they already understand how I operate. They don't rough up anyone, they skip their distance, and they only come in if there is an issue. Because of heightened unemployment, you will find that when I go for an event, there will be many, many youth that will come. And all these youth are coming for only one reason. They're coming because they want some money. They want some money, all right? They want some money to probably go and pay the bills for the day, to probably have a meal, to probably go and enjoy themselves. So they will present themselves at any political rally. So they come, and now the leaders, they are leaders for each of these groups, all right? And they've always formed themselves that way. And you'll find that I'm having a function in Makadara, but the youth from entire county of Nairobi will be there, all right? I have my 5 or 10 additional backup for security, and they don't spare anyone. I remember I was having a launch for BD Primary, a fundraiser, and they all came. And I mean, I told them, listen, I've got the Chinese ambassador. Behave. Don't jump on her car. She's not going to give you any money. I need her to go. And then my chair will deal with all of you, all right? Handle you, all right? I'm scared to say the word deal because now it's being taken the wrong way. So deal with you in the sense that he will be there for you. He will sort you. So deal with you. It's an English terminology anyway. So some respect it, others don't. Like now, I was at KICC yesterday and the day before yesterday for the Kenya Health Summit. When I came out, they're youth. Sometimes I have money, sometimes I don't. I go to a place like KICC or I go to a place like Safari Park, and I don't expect to find youth there. But let me tell you, the youth will get into any function. And they come in to see politicians. And they're there to make a kill for the day. So you need to have your little envelopes to give each and every one of them. If you know they are leaders, you deal with it. But every single day, right, because of heightened unemployment, you find that the numbers are growing. But my youth in Nairobi, right, have a lot of respect. But we've come a long way. I've been detained when I was campaigning in 2017. I was detained at Nairobi University. You would not think that you're going to Nairobi University to talk to women. I went to see the women organization, and you will be detained. And I remember the guy was called OCS. He has since died. We also had Sherry.
Students?
OCS was the student leader, and I think he died. He died. OCS died. But I want to talk about OCS and I want to talk about Sherry, because my youth in Nairobi know both of them. So when I went to Nairobi University to give a talk, what happened is they closed the gate. It was a Friday. And they said, we want 100,000. So at that time, of course, we have political differences. You can't call the police and tell them that you're being detained, you want help, and whether they'll come or not. It was a problem. It was a problem. And I had to find money to buy my freedom to get out of the university. I mean, myself and Sifuna, you know, when we were campaigning in Nairobi, every time we would be chased. In 2022, it was rough. And I mean, Sifuna understands that as well, because what would happen is we would be campaigning and the youth would follow us with motorbikes. Let me tell you, the express highway really has saved us, but some of them are also getting passes now to pass through the express highway. They have a car that is already paid for, they will pass through the express highway. So the thing is, what we need to focus on in the country, and which is why I am 100% supporting the president, is we need to focus on deliverables for the youth today. All right, we need to focus on employment, we need to focus on vision, we need to focus on projects, investor confidence, we need to focus on creating jobs and opportunities.
But yeah? it's all well and good for the long term. But we have 355 days to the next election.
Yeah.
Some of these things may not be possible now.
Yeah.
The violence is already being witnessed.
Absolutely.
These people have already been used, already gotten used to getting money through being hired as goons. And that's a problem we're dealing with.
Let me tell you, we have institutions, all right? Now it is the time for them to be patriotic and to carry the mandate of their office. And if those institutions are feeling that they don't have what it takes to do what they have to do, then they need to talk to parliamentarians. We need this law done. We need this adjustment here. Because for me, everybody has been summoned this week. And if nobody is held to account across the board, right? If there's no consequences, right? Then we're going to end up with a bigger problem. So I would love to see each and every one of them go. I've seen, let me tell you, when we had the Gen Z uprising, we had a number of shops in Nairobi that were looted across the country, even the supermarket in Naivasha, you know, and we know who did it. So they are arrested. I don't know why the case is not built strong enough. Then they are defended and they are released. But the thing is, for me, as I was driving here this morning, I thought to myself that, you know, if we arrest the youth that have been doing this and charge the youth, so we could have witness protection, we could have witness protection for who we call goons. For me, they are our Kenyans, and then we arrest the funder.
And we'll come
not the youth, yes. The funder. Because if you arrest the drug user and not the drug trafficker, then we're not solving the problem.
And we'll come to that to discuss the politicians and their habits. Role in this. But Madam Jane Kihara,